So when you're fighting a left-handed fighter, it's quite annoying when you want to go for a technique like an Ippon Seoi nage, but my partners are not squared up, okay? So what I need to do is work either an Owuchi to get him square so that I can enter for any of my techniques like Ippon Seoi nage. So in order to get my opponent square versus a left on right, I've got two options, okay? I can either pull my opponent forward to make him step with that right foot, and now I can go for my Morote Seoi nage, okay, which is what we're going to work on today. Or what we're going to work on today is we're going to attack with like a Diashi Barai. So what I'm going to do is I pretty much just step behind my opponent's foot and he'll step out of it. And from here, I've got my technique. Okay, so one more time, we're going to do a Ippon Seoi nage. So what I'm going to do is I transfer my weight, I close the distance with this back foot, okay, and I step behind my opponent's foot. Now I can sweep it if I want, but I find that when I sweep it, he steps out too far back, and I can't quite, sometimes I'm a bit off balance. So what I like to do is kind of step behind it, and no one is going to stand there and let you do this, because if they do, I just throw them with a Kosoto Gaki. Okay, so obviously my opponent will step out of the way. So what I do is I close this distance, and I step, and they step out. As soon as they step out, I get my Kazushi, pulling my opponent up and off balance. So again, here is extreme left, it's left on right. This doesn't work if it's right on right and left on left. It only works when we're left on right, okay, or right on left. So I step behind, and Diashi, he comes out. From here, obviously as my opponent steps out, he's going to come forward again. That's my time to Kazushi, which means I need a big pull. Okay, I don't pull as he's stepping out, because it goes against, he'll go back the other way, it goes against it. I wait until that foot is planted and he's coming back forward. Okay, so I'm here, I step, and now, there's my opportunity. So from here, I've got a big Kazushi. I'm going to pivot on this front foot that's already there. Okay, I pivot, get low, up and over, and throw the Morote Seoi nage. So again, this also works because I have inside. It can kind of work if you're outside, there's the collar, but I'd rather be inside. Now you notice, just a side note, that when I get inside grip, in training I don't do this. I feed the gi. I'm always feeding the gi, okay? I'm never doing this, because if I do this, I don't have a grip. I can't feel what my opponent's doing if I don't have a grip. Okay? If I do this, Steve will throw me because I don't have a grip and I've got nothing. So if in training or randori or in competition, like this, in order to get inside, I feed the gi. I feed the gi. Now, obviously, you know, the battle for the sleeves is a different story, but for now, you know, we're practicing. So, you know, Steve's got your left, I'm right, okay? Remember, I can do a Diashi to get it out of the way, but sometimes I'm a bit too close, it's not going to work, you know, I was a bit too much of a sticky foot. So what I want to do is I step behind that foot, and he moves out of the way, and there's my Kazushi, a big pull. I'm pivoting on this front foot. This arm's open, I'm getting this arm underneath the Morote Seoi nage action, okay? I'm bending my knees, coming in, up, over, and bending my knees to finish the technique.